Hey everyone, welcome to the WIRA daily market update. So, what an interesting day today. Oh, we started off nice and red, had a nice, good, strong start. That was despite a analyst downgrade of Caterpillar, which is a big Dow component. That could have rocked the market, but it didn't. Boeing had a rough day today, and you know how influential Boeing is on the Dow, and yet it closed up 40 points. So you see a big difference, right? You see a big difference between this period and this period. And you think 60 days ago how it was, any blip of bad news just caused these vigorous sell downs. We looked for capitulation, then we found it. We noticed the V starting, so we knew it was a fast trading market. We were in trades maybe 4 or 5 days during this period. We hit 5 100%ers in a row. Over here, we saw the market slowing down, and it made sense technically right at that 28.15 level. So we started positioning. We took up our oil play, our retail play, our steel play, a cloud play, and anything else that looked interesting, right? So now we seem to be getting back into that upward movement. So we'll see if this continues, right? We did a couple red blips there in the bars there, but we'll see how this shakes out. Still, no reason to panic. The VIX had up 40 cents today, but it's really trading down in the bottom of that range. Here you go. We might have a little double bottom going, so maybe this is a prelude to maybe some selling in the market. Who knows? When the VIX is this low, it's 13, 14, 15 really is all the same number. Our oil play, we had a little pullback today, but we had some positive action. We were able to move this bar up. So it looks like our channel's raising up and we're starting to get a little movement. We would like to see better action from OIH today. With especially considering how well oil's been doing. But there was a pullback in spot oil today, and that might have caused a little selling. We still love this stock going forward. The momentum, the MACD's trading positive. We're getting good crossovers. We're starting to get close to that moving average there, that 20-day moving average. And we think it's ready to break out. Nice move to 20, 25, maybe right, maybe mid 20s, 21. We're out in some $20 calls out to the end of July on this. Our retail play, nice. Finally, we broke off this bottom channel here. We just raised our bar on this one. Looks like we're starting to build a new channel here. So we'll see how this goes. A little bit of an uptrend, a little short-term uptrend there. Need to get over that number, but getting back into that 45s was important. We'd love to get over that 45.40 number, though, within a day. This is just, we knew it was going to be a long play. That's why we went way out in the contracts. We're not that far off the money, too. We're at $50, which is really the top line here. But we took up this position after that bad retail report. Now you see some semblances coming into retail. A little bit of recovery, right? And you can see it showing in the ETF. And we'll stick with this play. Our other play, our steel play, right? It is a little disappointing this morning with the steel play. It started off like Banshee here, but got caught up in that first selling wave, and then it kind of just settled in there. It closed at about 283 flat for the day. It could have been a lot nicer, but it could have been worse too, right? Yeah, we're loving this chart too. We're still in this channel here. Looks like we're making a nice little cup here. We think there's an imminent breakout on this to $5, at least to that mid $4 range. Our CLDR play, we've been looking for a bottom on this. We think it's set, but we're going to make sure we're going to just watch it for another day or two and confirm. We're looking to take up some $12.50, $13 calls on this one, a little bit shorter of a time frame than the leaps we originally bought on this. And we'll see if we can catch a nice quick run there if you guys are following along. Our new monster trade, wow, got a little beat up today, huh? But still trading at the bottom of that Fibonacci range, and it held okay. Yesterday, we had put a red line on it, and it held that red line, so it looks like it might be bouncing. The intraday action on Monster was really funky today. You can see it here. We had a nice open. Looked like we might be breaking out, reversing that trend. You see how we got over that downtrend line? It just gave it right back. But, momentum's kind of slowly picking up, and we know how Monster's a mover. And it's been beat up since that earnings report, so it's probably due for a run. We're close to the money on these with, I believe it's $55 calls. So other than that, gang, look, the market is still in that nice uh, recovery pattern there. You know, we're coming off that V pattern. We went a little sideways there at that Fibonacci level, and now we seem to be breaking out. We're in the middle of this top range. So, you know, there could be a little up, a little bit down. We'll see if we can hold this channel here. But other than that, you know, there's black swans in the market, everyone. So you be careful. The trade talk can go wrong. You know, we've got a big report on Friday that could go wrong. So you want to pick your spots here, and you want to buy your contracts, keep them close to the money, and give yourself a little room. Okay. Um, Other than that, gang, we will see you tomorrow after the market. It was a good market day today. Let's go look at the news before we let you guys go. And you can see this was important trade news. This is probably the most important news of the day. It spent most of its time on the bottom articles, but I guess they decided to move it up. Somebody had light bulb came on at CNBC. You know, China, for the first time, they've admitted that there is IP theft and hacking, and that's important. That's the big issue with this. And if we can overcome that and get a workable deal that's enforceable, that's huge for this market going forward and both economies, especially since it looks like China's getting a little bit of recovery in their numbers. So wouldn't that be nice? A great trade deal that's great for both countries, two economies that are starting to explode, the two largest economies on the planet, and man, that is a recipe for a massive rally. But again, watch for the black swans. Don't get too antsy with this market, okay? Again, too, be careful shorting this market, okay? Never short a dull market. It's been quietly roaming up to this level, if you notice. You don't hear a lot of talk about it. Even on CNBC and stuff with these experts, you've heard them the whole way up. All they've said was, oh, it could retrace, it could retrace. This is all your recession talk in here. See how wrong they were there. Then you had your interest rate flatten, right? You had that inversion and stuff, and that hurt the market because that made sense. But it's recovered since then. I believe the 10 years back over that 0.54 again, which is in 0.50 again, which is also important. And the market showed it, right? It started accelerating again. So be careful trusting the experts on CNBC and stuff. They have a different focus on their trading. It's called getting you to click links. So let's call it a day. We'll be back tomorrow after the market. Don't forget to read the disclaimer, okay? And if you need some help, you want somebody to sit next to you, stand by you through your trading, you want to learn how to trade, you want to understand what options are, you want to be able to read the tea leaves well, click that link right below here in the comments, okay? That WIRA. It's no obligation. All right, gang. But look, if you're going to click that, come in with the right kind of mindset. Okay. If you're just looking to prove us as a fraud, good luck with that. Many have tried. We're very upfront and very transparent. So look, if you're looking for real help and a real partner, click that link. If you're a troll, go click somebody else's link. I heard Jason Bond's looking for customers. Anyways, gang, that's your lighthearted humor for the day. We will see you tomorrow after the market.